Well, houses aren't the only historic properties that we have here in Gainesville. No. Let's go across town, just a few streets over, because Gainesville is a small town. Kathy, tell us about the Big Bear Cafe and the designation there recently.
We were tickled about that. Hayward Hush came to us and wanted to designate that property. He asked us for local designation. Now, local designation is special, and the reason that it is that a property doesn't necessarily have to be perfect and never changed. And a good example of that, of a property that could receive local designation, for example, is the Longstreet Hotel, the Piedmont Hotel. It used to be a two-story. It's only one, but that piece of property is significant to Gainesville. The Big Bear Cafe was significant. When the train station used to be a big thing and people would come into Gainesville through Main Street, they would stop there, you know, for something to eat, or they'd wait there for the train to come by. So we wanted to recognize it as locally significant to the Gainesville area, and that's the reason it was locally designated.
What do you think is the future of historic preservation in our community?
Well, I believe ideally we'd like to see a lot more districts, a lot more designations to further protect what we have here. I think in the immediate future we're going to see, after we finish the surveying project, we're going to look at doing a preservation plan that gives us our roadmap of where we want to go with our preservation program, and likely we'll do that with the major update to the comprehensive plan in 2011. So I think in the near future maybe a little bit more planning, but in the long run more designations.
And I think that's tremendously important. I commend our City Council for recognizing the need for historic preservation. I recently looked at a survey of the state's communities, and one of the things that they found as a drawback for so many of them was they didn't have the support of their local government the way we do here. And I am so proud of what we've been able to do here. The City Council has seen what this can mean to this community, what it means to us, not only in terms of just protecting the history, but in terms of economic value to us. We're not only about bringing in new businesses and bringing in industry, but we're also about a very unique piece of property that a lot of people have loved.
Well, certainly we appreciate you both joining us today. I think it's a very fitting theme this year, as you mentioned early in the show, This Place Matters, and certainly we do think Gainesville matters, and we appreciate what you're doing to keep Gainesville on the map, so to speak.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Once again, I'd like to thank all my guests for joining me today, and I'd like to thank you for watching. If there's a particular issue you'd like to see us discuss, you can write to me at Post Office Box 2496, Gainesville, Georgia 30503. Email pr@gainesville.org or call 770-297-5499. For TV 18, I'm Katil Feltz.
You're watching TV 18, the government channel for Gainesville and Hall County.